Hey guys, welcome back to Gant's Homesteading. We are going to be doing a couple things on the farm today. We're changing out the coop because we finally were able to buy some straw. Everywhere around us has been out for months. So we're just going to take off the dirty hay because it just doesn't last very long and throw some straw over it. We're going to empty out the duck pool, add some straw to Mushu, our baby, and then we also bought some other things to put out in the field for the cows. We're going to try to train Mushu to bucket feed instead of a bottle so we can get her eating grain more. And we're also going to say goodbye to our last two goats. They are getting rehomed today. We are switching to just cows and sheep out in the field. So we've got a lot to do today. So let's get started. So because of the weather, we just haven't been able to do the pool. So it's pretty nasty. So we're going to drain it, clean it, and refill it. And then we're going to add some straw to Mushu out there. Present her with a bucket here in a little bit. He's already started in here getting rid of the hay. It only lasts about not even a week really, because I just changed it on Tuesday and here it is Saturday and we have to change it again. We have a chicken that just doesn't want to get off the nest even though we're all around her. We might even try to get, we found some shelving that we're not using that we're going to try to turn into boxes if we can. We're just going to try to get a bunch of projects done. And see how far we get today.
I'm just going to leave that nest.
Okay. Well, do you want to add these three to it?
Yeah.
So we've been getting quite a bit of eggs. And some nice colors, too. So that's all of them for today. Did you... Oh, you got the duck eggs this morning, didn't you? So we already took out our duck eggs this morning. We get about 4 to 5 duck eggs a day. And we've got 6 female ducks. And then we've got 2 geese, 1 male, 1 female. Haven't found any turkey eggs yet, but she's acting like she's wanting to lay. So maybe if we can get something down for her. We also, the other day, we also went into Mushu's pen out there to check to see if she had feed. Well, the chickens had found the feed and replaced the feed with some eggs. So we're going to try to get her bucket up off the ground as well. And then hopefully within the next month or two, we'll get some area tilled up and some seeds planted.
Buckets are running out there.
Yeah, so we bought buckets for each individual animal out in the field. So for the cows and then the 1 sheep that's left. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some brackets on one of the trees out there. That way we can just hang it and just have buckets all the way around the tree. That way it's off the ground, but it's also under a tree. And we also bought a thing to put hay in out there so we're not losing so much hay. You know, we're just trying to do it instead of spending so much money on all the big things that are overpriced. We're trying to find other alternatives so we can focus more on their nutrition. We also, last night, caught the 2, which was actually easier. The 2 is new ones out in the field, and had to give them some sulfa boluses, however you say that word, which it was actually easier than when we vaccinated them. We had to practically tackle them to do that. There's Coco laying right there. We got a brush to brush her out today too, because she has poop from the other calves because they had diarrhea. And then there's Jack and Kevin that we'll be saying goodbye to this evening. And then Pearl. And we're going to get a couple more sheep too. But so far, that's what we got. We also got the pool down. So if we have time, we're gonna start on the fire pit as well. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out technology here. We've also been working inside the house as well. Due to the weather, you know, we haven't done a whole lot outside. We finally finished remodeling our kitchen for the most part. Now we've got to, we started working on the bedroom downstairs. We need to gut the bathroom downstairs because it all flooded. But it's a slow progress having to do inside and outside things. But the warmer it gets, the easier it is, you know, and the more daylight we have, the easier it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain this pool and we'll get back to some other tasks. All right, so we got straw in there and they're pretty happy. Now to add straw out here to Mushu and get a better meet and greet of Mushu, our sweet baby. Once again, we get our cows from Jaslyn and her mom in Hope, Arkansas. Just leave a message and I can get you connected with them. You can find them on Facebook under D&J Farms. I can find the actual link and post it as well. So this is Mushu. Say hi, Mushu. She's just looking for a bottle right now. Hey, Mushu. Come here. Come here. Say hi to everybody. And this is her little hut. We had to add some extra reinforcements. This bubble wrap that was left in our garage from the people that used to live here, but it's a pretty nice little thing, and we can hook a heat lamp right there and run it to the house. And it's plenty of room for several. We got a bucket of water, but she doesn't seem to drink it, so we're gonna try the new bucket that we got and put some milk in it and try to get her to drink it. But she's got this whole little area, and it's big. If I can get out of here without her getting out. Say hi, Mushu. We're gonna give her some electrolytes later too. All right, now we're gonna gather our stuff and head out to the field. Also, I forgot we got some baby chicks in here. The biggest one is acting like a mama. She'll hide them all. We did have several, you know, because we had a lot of attacks, so we had to try to build our girls back up. So we had to buy some, and we bought 12 and 2 died. We just got them at Atwood's, you know. And then we had a possum get in and killed 5 of them. So then we got the 5 left. And then the big one is one we hatched out. So from one of our Easter eggs. All right. Now on to the field. We're going to gather up all our stuff. There's our guineas. And there's Elvis. So thankful we didn't lose, you know, certain ones in the dog attack. Pretty much all the ones we have named we still have, which is very little that we have named. But as we get closer, you'll see that Coco somehow has poop all over her from the other calves. And we'll see if we can't get a better picture of the other calves. And we moved our little thing and we got it weighted down and tied down. So I'll show you the finished product of that as well. So everybody remember Jack Jack? He is going to a farm with lots and lots of does. They've got like 13 does, all Nubians. And then Kevin is leaving us as well. He's still pretty skittish. But it'll be better for everybody else. Here's Coco. Hi, baby. And Pearl, who's got another vine stuck to her. We'll have to get it out. Let's go check on the other ones. We also have another mineral block for them. Yes, it's ones that the sheep can have. And this is what we're going to put our hay in because we've just been throwing it on the ground out here. And we did have this, like right there, you can see like where the hay was. But it does better over here. And we've got the tarps weighted down with rocks. And then we've got, like it's tied to the tree. And then we have these strings are tied to wooden stakes that are like 3 feet in the ground for stability. And we actually had a really bad storm the other night with possible tornadoes. And it's doing us great. Haven't really had many problems. These are our other 2 girls. This is Lucy, the Guernsey, and then Blue over there is the Brahman. She might be a Brahman mixed with Zebu because she doesn't have the hump on her back. I just see a slight hump. They're still pretty skittish of us, but not as bad as when we first got them. They'll eat hay out of our hands. And Miss Coco here, she's not afraid of us. So hopefully them seeing us love on her will help. And Miss Coco's got her little horns growing in and they itch. But see, as you can tell when the goats come up, it startles the calves. Jack Jack isn't necessarily the problem. Kevin is. Kevin just headbutts everything. He even made Pearl bleed the other day. And he doesn't mean to. He just is young. But it's for the best since we're moving away from goats that we just find them good homes. And Jack is a great breeder. He makes really beautiful kids. So he's going to a farm with just actually down the road to people that have all Nubians. So, but we're gonna put the hay thing in here, and you can see their other mineral block that's almost gone. We also got some feed and then some extra nutrition to mix in with the feed. Hey, Jack. But this is how we're going to do our buckets so they can easily reach them. And then as they get bigger, we can raise them. But it's great for all of them, even Pearl. So we're just doing them all the way around. That way none of them have to fight. And we know how much each one is getting. And yeah, we got all different colors because why not? You can see Coco's already interested. Our calves are starting to talk to us now, though, so that's good. They are getting warmed up to us. This is just old hay that's now mostly straw, pretty much, but it's been out here for a while. They just kind of lay in it. Now, I think we're going to end up burning it later. Okay. We're going to put this in there, right? Okay. And eventually we're going to fence in the chickens. It's just going to be sad, but we need to as a preventative measure for stray dogs. I think Jack's gonna miss us. It's gonna be a hard goodbye. Our chickens follow us everywhere. But you can tell they're kind of hiding from the goats. Yeah.
Check it out here.
Pearl, are you gonna let us take that off of you? Okay, I'll.
There you go.
This is Lulu, and the one in the back is Peanut. It almost looks like Peanut is starting to get the white stripe on the chest. Blue, come here. You see, they're getting used to us. They're coming closer. I think once we get rid of the goats, they won't be so scared. And yes, they are getting treated for their diarrhea. I mean, they're still eating really good, so... And we're gonna brush all this off of poor Coco. What are we doing? The pool? All right, that way, he says. So we're back up to the coop area. Zoom out. And our girl's back on the eggs. This is ours that goes broody every year. But she's becoming a worse mom every year. After a couple of days after they hatch, she just leaves them. So we're generally just going to take the eggs away and just get an incubator, and just because we've got that brooder that we made that's up on the porch that we'll move to the barn eventually and make a little pen for the chicks, because the ones we did have got attacked and they were all gone. And here's all our ducks digging because we're draining. So all of our females is this line, and that's our only male right there. But this is how gross this is. So we're going to get this cleaned up for them.
Shall we take down the pool?
Yeah.
Where's the little thing in it?
This?
No, the sprayer.
Sprayer? Up there somewhere. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Look in the steps. She's made a step.
I don't see it. And we did move this. This was right there under this tree, but we moved it over here just to let that grass grow back. And there's Miss Emmy. She's wanting to go inside, so she's following us. But we did find some nice 6-foot fencing that we're going to use to fence in our chickens. Which I'm going to miss them free roaming, but Like I said, it's going to be better because we won't miss so many of our chickens. She ran away and you still pretty much got her. Sometimes they like to be sprayed with the water and sometimes they don't. That's Maggie. The black and white one is Maggie. She's getting sprayed right now. And then Ruby is the Ruin, which is the brown and black with the bluish tipped wings. Right there is Ruby. This one is Cammy, and her daughter is Petunia right here, and he's the daddy of her. And then you've got Daisy and Lily, which are the two white ones, and I have to be looking at them to see. Pretty sure this one is Daisy and that one is Lily. But one of them has a black stripe on their nose, which is how we tell them apart. And then we've got Tom Tom, our turkey, who is a peeping Tom. In all reality, she likes to go up on the roof and she peeps in through the windows, and she'll run around the house to a window till she finds us in the morning if she thinks we're taking too long. Which Saturdays we generally do. We take our time. Alright, so we're going to get started on this and we'll get back to it. So this is where we're at now. So far, this is how clean we've got it. We're just waiting on it to finish draining. And they're still digging. Now we got a goose in the mix. But it's nice to have a good day to finally get, a lot of things done. It's been hard with the weather lately, and we're both working every day of the week. We're only off Saturdays and Sundays. So most of our chores need to get done on the weekends. So sometimes we just forget to record it, or sometimes we need to hurry because we're fighting rain or snow. There's been a lot of ice lately, so and like Lori said, we do need to get is it a tripod? Yeah, a tripod to she's trying to catch the water, but to hold the phone so we can actually record us doing the work instead of having to stop it and put the phone down. But, baby steps, baby steps. One day we'll remember and buy one. But it's always nice to just stop and just watch them all. And that's Elvis right there. We also did move our water from, like, the big silver water from over there to over here last week at some point. And like I said, we took the pool down. We're going to use that to build a fire pit, which we bought the ring. So we just got to dig the hole because we're going to dig it in. And you can tell that there's like some rock over there that was a fire pit. We're just going to bury a ring and then use that to put over on the top to make it a deep fire pit. And then we can burn all these limbs and stuff that keep falling in the bad weather. And we still got to trim up the trees like this one. You know, we still got to get all this bottom stuff taken off so it'll grow up. We need to trim up that tree that fell. Part of it fell when we first moved. And then I got 2 of the crepe myrtles trimmed up. I just need to do 2 more. Like I said, we've been fighting weather. And I'm hoping to get some more fruit trees in here soon. Right now we've just got a fig and 2 lemons, but I'm not sure if the lemons are going to pull through. And then inside I've got an avocado. And I think that's... Oh, once we extend the deck back here, we're going to put a greenhouse in that corner. So this door right here goes to our kitchen. So in the corner there, we'll put a greenhouse, because there's, in that corner right there are 2 windows, one on each side of the corner, and I've got a lot of plants in the window. But that greenhouse will be where we, you know, keep our trees and stuff in the winter. Like the avocado, you know, they're very temperamental. I'll have to keep it inside and stuff. Like I said, big plans, big plans. Just slow moving. Let's see how much more we can scrub. Once we get down to the end, it gets a little harder. Oh, there's the brick I threw in to bust the ice one day. And it was thinner than I anticipated and just sunk. So we're going to try to clean this out a little more and hit pause for now. So we got it, finally got it drained. Now we're just kind of rinsing it out. And we're going to scrub the last bit of it, get it put back down, and then let it fill up with water, which will take a couple hours. But for the most part, we're done. So we're just going to say goodbye for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for us. Leave us a comment, and happy homesteading.